All right. Here we go. Hey, guys. Get my water, man, as I usually do. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just put this bench right here, because I'll be working out right here. So I'm gonna put the bench here, and I work out there. I don't think that'll be in the way. Oh yeah, that's good. That way I can sit right here and talk. Anytime y'all got questions on the chat, any questions you got, I can sit here. I think it'll make it a lot easier. Now, obviously the camera's a little higher, but I still think it's clear. Y'all let me know if it's clear. And also, is the sound clear? Before we get all into our workout today, I want to make sure the sound is clear. That's one of the biggest things. So just let me know if the seating I think is good. If it's not, just let me know, because I'll be doing the squats here, right? So I'm here and I come here. Then that's good with a little bit of space. And then when you got questions, I can just answer it from this chair. But if not, I think I need to drop the camera a little bit, I can. Just let me know in the chat what y'all think. But so today, we're gonna start the week off right. We're gonna do the squats with the rack, the heavy weighted squats. We're gonna do the hack squat. Obviously, I don't have the machine, but we'll do the hack squat that I do over here. And then we'll do some air squats at the end of it. So we'll do the hack squat first. Then we'll do this on the rack, and then we'll do the air squats last. As in between, I'll answer questions in the chat, stuff like that, as I usually do. And then that's kind of how we'll go about it today. Tomorrow, be on there tomorrow if you can, because tomorrow we got a challenge. We got a challenge tomorrow, and we got a challenge on Thursday. So the next 2 days are challenges. And then at the end of the week, I think it's Friday. I'm almost certain it's Friday. It might be Saturday. Look at my schedule. I have to look at my schedule. But either Friday or Saturday, I have the live video, but it's only for members. So if you want to get on membership, they're dirt cheap. They're like $2.99. That way you can watch that video, because you'll see it's going on, but you won't be able to click in it unless you have membership. So that's only for those who are members, which is fine. But I'm going to dig in deep to more like personal level when it comes to training and dieting and setting yourself up in a good way to where you can, accomplish the goals that you're trying to accomplish, especially when it comes to fitness and health. That's what we'll be talking about, showing some different workouts that you usually don't see on my lives. Just pretty much diving in a lot deeper into the aspect of, growing your fitness, or even we're going to talk about fitness channels as well. Like, so if you have a fitness channel and you're trying to grow it and you want some tips, some very, very helpful tips, then you definitely want to be on that live, because I'll be discussing that as well. And not just that, maybe YouTube, just in general, some tips if you're trying to be on YouTube and you're trying to grow. I'll also be discussing those. So we'll be discussing fitness, training skills, and exercises, dieting. If you're trying to get into becoming a vegan, if you're trying to not be a vegan, you're just trying to diet clean, we'll go over both of those. We'll also go over a lot of different, workout exercises that you can do depending on your body type, your physique. We'll go over all those things as well. So if you can be on that live, very important. And it's titled, Get Fit in like 90 days. You'll see it on there. You can, if you look on my channel, you'll see it on there. But be there or be square, as they used to say when I was a kid. Be there or be square, because you definitely don't want to miss that one. And it's going to be on YouTube Live. So also, as I always say, every single day that I do a live, if you like this type of content, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Mainly, everyone hit the like button. But if you're really into this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, because all of my videos that I do on live, they give out a notification. And you're only going to get that notification if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you're going to miss out. And I do have a lot of videos. You look up and notice that, man, I missed out on the last 6 videos. How did I do that? Only because you weren't subscribed. So if you're into this type of content and you like when someone's teaching exercises, teaching, giving out techniques about health, all different kind of the aspects of just being healthy in general, definitely you want to hit the subscribe button for this live and to Vegantron Fit, because I got a lot of good information and I got a lot of good tips, and I love doing challenges. A lot of people just like watching the challenges. I go back and forth with teaching exercises. Like today, we're doing exercises. We're doing squats, different squats. It's a leg workout, right? But a lot of times I get on here and I do challenges, and people love the challenges. That's when I really get a lot of chats when I do those challenges, because, people want to know, hey, man, will he be able to make it? And, my challenges, they're not the easiest challenges. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm going to do 50 pull-ups and 50 push-ups. They're not challenges like that. That's too simple. I make sure I make them pretty difficult on purpose. That way it actually helps me mentally to be able to push myself, because at times those challenges I can feel like I can get to the point where I feel like I'm at defeat. I've met the point where I said, you know what? I think I got beat today. There's been plenty of challenges that I've told that to myself, or started to think that in my mind, and I had to overcome it, put in that energy, put on that energy chain, as I love to use. If you haven't seen my energy chain, I'll bring it out. I got it behind the camera. I won't forget it. It's the Try It chain, but I call it the energy chain because a lot of times when you're doing workouts, you get tired, you don't have enough energy, you feel like you're way down, and you're like, man, I just can't do it no more. I don't got no more energy. I don't have anything left in the tank, right? Well, when you feel like you don't have anything left in the tank, that's when a lot of times I put on the energy chain. It gives me a boost, gives me that, you get that build up burst of energy. The chain is what does it. So if you don't know, I'm gonna bring it out here in a second. You'll see it. It's a Try It chain. And all day on this live, every day as I do lives, I always say, try it. People ask me every single time, what is that Try It about? The Try It means everything. So if you're doing something, and it's not just in general for only working out or exercising, just in life general, if you're going to do something and you tell yourself, man, I can't do it, man. I just can't do it, and you don't give it a try, then what did you do? You gave up. You quit. Well, you have to put your mind to it and tell yourself, you know what? If I at least give it a try, then you know what? I can walk out of here and be like, you know what? I gave it all I had. I did everything I could. I gave it all I had. I tried it. And I'm okay with that. And especially when it comes to training, doing exercises and health. If you put those aspects all together and you use the word try it, and you always go for it, even if you fail, you're going to always walk out just like this, with your head held high, just like that. Because you're going to be like, you know what? I gave it all I had, right? So I can't be mad at myself. So be it. That's the key. That's the key. So leave your comments in the chat. We'll start off with the hack squat. We'll go from hack squat to the rack, and we'll just keep going about it. So first off, before I get started, I want to make sure whoever's on here, I give shouts out to those who put their state and city. That's if you're in the United States. Some of those that are on here might not be from the United States if you're from other places all over the country. As we saw just a couple days ago with the FIFA, there's a lot of countries and people from all over the world. If you're from one of those places that's not in the United States, hey, man, give a shout out where you're from, whether it's Africa, Asia, India, Spain, Mexico, Morocco, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Portugal, Brazil, Africa, India, Korea, Russia, Germany, any place on this earth, Australia, I don't care. You can give your shouts out, and I'll make sure in the chat I give you a shout out, because you deserve it for being on my channel, showing me support, and that's all I can ask for. You guys have been so supportive of me. I started doing these lives. I think I was at like 2,300 subscribers or something, 2,700, somewhere around in the twos. And now we started in October, I think it was, and we are in July, and I'm up to almost 7,500 subscribers because of you guys. So I appreciate that. That's another 5,000 subscribers that we've been picking up with these lives. So I'm much. I mean, I don't even know how to say thank you to a whole nother scale, because it just shows you when I put my heart on the line, you guys show your support, and I'm very grateful of that. So thank you very much, guys. All right, let's look at some of the chat real quick. Oh, we got observing myself. Hi, sir. We are waiting for your workout. Hey, we're about to get on it, man. But thank you for being on here. Don't worry, we're about to get on it. Okay, what's up, Jerron? Say greetings. Late day today. Yes, it is, my brother. Yes, it is. Davey, 2017. Are you AR? AR. Does you mean AI? Is that what you're trying to say? AR. I don't know. But if you're saying am I AI, obviously no, I'm not AI. I'm talking to you. And this is a real background. These are real weights. You know, these are real weights. It's a real bench press. It's real water. I'm a real human. So yeah, no, if you're asking if this is AI, no, it's definitely not AI. They got the Avalanche say, holy rip. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to keep it up. The older I get, the more I try to be even more strict upon myself, because it seems to me when I see people who are my age, they'll be doing the same things, but I notice they don't seem to be as in shape. And they'll tell me like, man, this stuff I did when I was in my 20s, it don't work no more. So I'm always trying to tune myself to a higher level as I age. The higher I get in age, the harder I make my workouts. That way it balances out, because obviously the older you get, the easier it is to, kind of taper off. I don't want that. I'll be 43 in a couple of weeks. And so I want to make sure at 43, I still feel like I'm 23. And that's my focus, trying to stay in shape. The older I get, try to make it the better I feel. That's my key. And that's what I want. Some people ask me, oh man, you should get bigger. You should do this and you should do that. But I just focus on, man, just being in good shape and being healthy. You can be in great shape on the outside, but the insides are terrible. I focus on my insides being completely clean. Obviously, they're not perfect. I'm not perfect. And then also being in great shape on the outside. That's how I focus on, because I got kids, 3 boys to worry about, a wife, got a lot of things going on, got to go to work and back and forth, then doing lives, just a lot of things on my plate. So my focus is trying to be, if I look at it from a whole, I say, you know what? I'm doing good at all these things. Am I perfect? No. But can I say I'm doing good at all these things? That's my focus. But appreciate the comment. Then we got A1 Mark with the flex. Hey, man, appreciate it, man. We about to get started. And then we got, how do you say it? Shad 4463 saying hi. So I'm saying hi back to you. Thank you for being on here. Much appreciate you. And then observing myself, I would like to get get challenge from you, sir. You want to get a challenge from me, man? I'm gonna give you a challenge. All right. This is a challenge that I've done, but I want you to do it. Let me see what's a good one that I've done okay. This challenge isn't that hard. You definitely can do it, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I call it the countdown workout. I did on here the other day. So you got to start with 10 pull-ups, then you do 10 push-ups. 9 pull-ups, 9 push-ups, 8 pull-ups, 8 push-ups. You go down to 1. Then when you get to 1, you go back up to 10. And when you get to 10, you go back down to 1. So it's like a roller coaster, right? Up, down, up, down. The difference this time, I've done that workout plenty of times, I actually included squat as well. So I did 10 pull-ups, 10 squats, 10 push-ups, 9 pull-ups, 9 squats, 9 push-ups. From there, from the top down to the bottom, then back up to the top, then back to the bottom. So you have to do 3 different sets of it. Do that workout and try to do it within 30 minutes. If you can do it within 30 minutes, you're a bad man. Matter of fact, I give you 45 minutes. Do it within 45 minutes. Because I think that's what I did. I think I did 45 minutes. Now I did go back up to 8. I did go back almost a whole nother set. But if you can just go from 10 down to 1, and remember when you get to 1, you got to do 1 again because you got to turn around and go back. So don't go 10 and then get down to 1 and then go 2, 3, 4. You got to do 1 again and then go back up to 10. And you got to do 10 again, then go back down to 1. Do that and try to do it within 45 minutes. That's a challenge for you. Hey, believe me, try it. The A1 Mark say, yo, I want to start working out my legs, but I have no equipment. Can I still do a full leg workout without equipment? That's still effective? Yes, you can. Let's say you have no equipment. Like you said, you have nothing. First off, air squats, what we're going to do today, obviously I'm going to use weights today, but on one of them, I'm not using weights. Air squats, you don't need no weights for air squats. You don't need any weights. A thing that you can do, if you have a backpack, do you have a backpack? If so, sometimes I'll put a bunch of stuff in the backpack to weigh it down, like books or whatever. Put the backpack on your front, okay? Put it on the front. Do squats with it on the front, right? And then put the backpack on your back and do squats. That's no equipment, just a backpack. If you have a backpack and you got stuff that you can put in there, maybe some books or whatever, just to weigh it down, that's one thing you can do. And you can do that same thing and do calf raises. You don't need any, weights. You can have just that backpack with some, a bunch of books in there to give it some weight. And you sit here and you do calf raises with it on your back and you put it on your front as well. Just like that. That's 2 workouts that you can do already with no weights. Then lunges, that same backpack, you can do lunges, right? Get out on a straightaway, like I have this backyard. You can just walk straight, do your lunges with the backpack on. You can always find a way to get a workout done, no matter if you got equipment or not. But I advise, if you can, you don't need the greatest equipment, right? But you can go to Ross. Boys, hold on, give me 1 second, folks. Remember, your little brother's asleep. Y'all can't be in here making all that noise. But I tell my kids to calm down. They're in there making too much noise. Gonna wake the little brother up. But even if you can, if it's possible, if you can spend a few bucks, go to Ross, maybe get you some dumbbells, then you just enhance that workout. All 3 of those workouts. Those dumbbells at Ross, they don't cost that much. You can get like some 25s or something. And do those same exact workouts with those dumbbells. If you can get those. If not, then hey, even if you got to do it just like I told you, then that's fine too. As long as you're getting the workout in, you'll get some results. You might not get really huge legs, right? But you'll get defined and cut up legs that you might want. Like me, I don't got big old legs. I just got really defined legs. Don't get me wrong, they're extremely defined. All right, let's see here. Ab Junior 843. Do you drink creatine? No, man, I actually don't even do creatine. I got plenty of buddies that do it. I don't see anything wrong with it, but I choose not to do it. What do you mean?
What do you do? Like what?
Alive.
No, I'm talking about like what?
Oh, workout? A squat. I was doing squats today.
What type of squats?
All 3. I'm doing on that rack, and I'm doing a hack squat, and I'm doing air squat. All 3.
What is it?
3 different squats types. Hack squat, air squat, and doing the regular from the rack.
So.
And you got Jonathan from J1221 saying hello from Sweden. Shout out to Sweden, man. Thank you for being on here. Shout out to Sweden.
I was watching this Beat the Keeper.
And then we got Frederick Henry 3280. Hello, Frederick from North Carolina. North Carolina, what part of North Carolina are you from, man? My mom was born in Raleigh, Durham. She was born in Raleigh, Durham. I don't know what part of North Carolina you're in, but Yeah, my mother, she was born in Raleigh, Durham, so I know a little bit about North Carolina. Not too much, but I do know a little bit about North Carolina. And then we got, observe myself, my man from India. I know that. And observing, I was checking out your video, man. Remember I told you if you send me your info, I'll check it out. So I was checking out your video, so I got some good info. Hey, if you guys like watching people work out, this guy, he does workouts as well. So you might want to check out his channel if you really into doing workouts and stuff like that. So shout out to observing myself. He does little fitness workout too and challenges. He was the one I was giving out the challenge on the channel. Son, give me 1 second. Let me finish this conversation. So he's the one that I was giving out the workout challenge. So if you like challenges, you can try the same workout that he's gonna try, and or if you like challenges, you like to watch people doing challenges, you can check out his channel. Right there, you see it. Observing myself. And then we got Darth Mesa 2825. What squat rack is that? This is the Fuel squat rack. It's Fuel squat rack. And Quattro, what would you say now? I was just trying to finish. Come on.
Where's Nate
Nate Cali Fitness. Oh, Nate's on here right now. What's up, Nate? Tron, what's up, bro? Always putting that work in. Smash the like button, subscribe, community. He's right. Nate is from New Jersey, right, Nate? You said, oh no, upstate. I think he said New York. I think he said New York. Nate, you from New York, right? Upstate New York. And then we got A1 Mark. Thanks for the advice, man. Anytime, Nate. A1, anytime. Yeah, Nate, you let us know. You from up north, right? I mean, New York, upstate New York. I think that's where he's from. We'll wait and see. But while we wait and see, I'm gonna go ahead and get things set up so we can do this hack squat here. Let us know. But my guess, I think he's somewhere like North New York, if I'm not mistaken, son. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera to the right a little bit, that way y'all can see clearly, because obviously this machine here is a little bit to the right here. And you see my son back there doing his thing. All right, got a little bit of toys right here. Kids' toys. You want some kids? All right, man. We're gonna roll this over. This is just what we're gonna warm up to. This is what my kids left on here. They were playing with it. They think they're bodybuilders. I don't advise lifting weights at early age. All right. Oh, watch the light, son. Watch the light, because you knock that down, that's gonna land, like break the light. All right, here we go. We'll start. This is how we're gonna do. So we're gonna do this one first. Then we're gonna move over to the rack, right? And then after the rack, we'll just do right here. We'll do air squats. As I'm doing this one, I'll answer questions and stuff like that. Get to the rack, and we're gonna answer questions and work out the same thing. And doing the air squats, same thing, back and forth. What we're gonna do on this one, we're gonna do 6 sets. No, we'll do 5 sets. We'll do 5 sets. Let's go 5 sets of 12. I think 5 sets of 12 is pretty good. We'll start off light like it is. We got I don't know what is that, 45 and some 5s and some 2.5s. So what, 55 plus another 5, it's about 60 pounds. Then the bar, so about 100 pounds, 105. Nothing heavy, pretty light. But let me get a quick stretch. Then nothing serious, just something so I don't pull no muscles. Well, try not to pull muscles. Obviously, you never can prepare for it. You can be in the greatest shape and still pull muscles. So just try to do my best on staying loose, get them blood flowing, things of that sort. And you just do your best, but just hope that nothing happens. And that's what I like to do every day. Just hope nothing happens. Because at the end of the day, we're all imperfect. All we can do is try our best, right? But just like Nate say, hey man, if you like this type of content, man, don't forget. hit that subscribe button if you like this type of content, because you don't want to miss out on stuff that you really like. You know, some people, you might be scrolling, right? You scrolling through, you see this, you're like, oh, what is this guy doing? But you're just kind of just watching for a few minutes, and you're like, well, I ain't really into this, but I'm just kind of checking it out. Looks different or something. Then you might not want to subscribe because it might not be that beneficial to you. But if you're really into stuff like this, people working out, learning exercises, different techniques and stuff like that, hit the subscribe button. What's up?
I hit the ball and hit the top corner. It was so much force.
Let me guess, it went over the fence.
Yeah.
That's all you had to say.
It bounced off and
You was trying to give me excuses, what you was trying to do.
no, I was just trying
Hey, you know, I did this, and it caused this. Just say it went over the fence. All right, let's go. All right, here it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And that's the first set. We'll do another one with the same weight, then we'll go up in weight. The first two are pretty much just to get the legs, blood flowing and stuff like that. And obviously, if you get your blood flowing down low in your legs, you're getting your blood flowing in your whole entire body. Especially, I'm holding the bar as I'm going down and doing my reps. It's all good money, man. It's all good money. All right. Tiger Lear said, Florida, the greatest state by far. Where in Florida you at, man? I'm in Miami. Loin Hopes, or Loin Hope 69. Where do you get your pants? Right? Yeah, where do you get your pants? You guys woke him up? Come on, man, you're killing me. You're killing me, man. You're killing me. Killing me. All right, I'm gonna do this set here, and then I gotta go get the little one out of the bed. The boy's in there making too much noise. Then woke him up. If you're on this tail, you'll notice that it's real life. Real life here, man. There's gonna be times I can do workout and it'll be smooth sailing the entire time. Then there's times where my kids get to acting up, or they waking up their little brother, all kind of stuff, man. So it happens. Let me do this next set. I'm gonna run in here, get him settled, and then we'll get right back to it. So y'all hang tight. All right, here we go. Second set. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Let me run in here, grab him, and then we'll get right back to it. I'm just, if you got questions, you can keep asking questions. No big deal. Hang tight, and I'll be right back.
Campfire or whatever, okay?
Let's come down. Y'all, I don't know, 3 times. You quiet, but you know what it is, nothing you do, man. You think you can do it? Take care. Right there, right, little man.
Sorry,
Okay, guys, we're well on our way. Everything's coming out. We're going to keep this going. Let's keep on a good track. I know we gotta go 3. Figure that out one way.
Keep going.
I know those things. They're all away. Got a good catch. That's a problem. Got a big problem. So we're doing all this for our fire, right? We didn't bring anything to make a fire. Do you think you can make a fire? Do you think rocks or sticks? We'll try, right?
Oh, that's 27. It actually went up. Oh, that was at 32. Right? Inside. Yeah, dang.
All right. Let's get back to it. I had to get my little man settled in. At the end of the day, got to be dad. That's number 1. Training, number 2. But number 1, I got to take care of the kids. All right, here we go. But I can tell you this. If you like seeing real life, you'll definitely see it with me. You're gonna see real life with me. Now, let me see what it says. It says, he said, where do I get those pants? Oh, so these pants, I got them from Ross. I got these sweats from Ross. So I go to Ross, I get sweats and shorts and stuff like that to use when I'm doing workouts. Really, and it just depends on the day. Like, for instance, today, I was in these earlier, and then I had to run to the store at the last minute, then put the baby down, and I didn't have time. I wanted to wear my red shorts today, but I didn't get a chance, so I got these on today. But that's it. You know, it's just kind of how it goes. But I get my little sweats and shorts at Ross. That's pretty much what I do. Nothing special. You know, I'm trying to be cheap as possible, just like most people, and that's why I go at Ross. You say, just like them. That's why I asked. Yes, indeed. Kids will be kids, right? Say bummer. Yep, kids will be kids. You know, you gotta just play yourself around it. Can't really get mad about it. You just kind of like, you know what? Deal with it, because it's going to happen. If you don't think if you got kids, especially like me, I got 3 boys. You got 3 boys and they're small, it's going to happen. And if you're not prepared for it, then you definitely need to wrap your mind around it. So that's kind of what I do. I try to wrap my mind around it and prepare. Because with the workouts, I know they always don't go perfect. You want to come out here, little man? You can come out here. See this little guy right here? He just got woke up. Say, I just got woke up. My brothers being too loud, they woke me up. So if you got kids, here, let me break this down. So if you have kids, right, and it's difficult to do your workouts, I'm gonna talk about this for a second, especially for those who have kids, because you can see right now, this is 2 of them, but I got 3 of them. If you have kids and you're trying to get your workout in and you're trying to create a path to be consistent, because I know it can be hard to be consistent. Let me scoot over, I can hear echo. I know it can be difficult at times, right, to be consistent if you got kids. What I do, you know, having kids, I try to plan my day out. So if you notice on a lot of my lives, I have it planned out. It's already scheduled. It's scheduled for the live. It's already scheduled, set up. And I put the information on there. I scheduled out. I know what time I got to go to work, right? So I know in the evening I got to leave and go to work when my wife gets home. So my time, I set it up between 1, 2 o'clock to do it live. And I know that's the time I can put my son down to sleep. So when I say I'm planning it out, I'm literally planning it out. And it's one of those things where you kind of have to be consistent, because if you're not consistent, you can easily get out of, kind of get out of whack. And then when you get out of whack, then you just simply don't do it no more. And what does that lead to? Then that leads to not even want to work out, because you're just like, it's just too much. it can sometimes feel overwhelming. And I'm serious. And sometimes you can say to yourself, man, this is overwhelming. But hard work and putting your mind to it you can get through anything. So no matter how difficult the situation is, whether it's kids or whether it's just life in general, if you really put your mind to it and you really focus, kind of lock in, you can kind of figure things out and get through it. So if you don't believe me, let me pull out the chain and show you. If you don't believe me, try it. That's the key. Always try it. I'm gonna put this here on the light. There we go. All right, let's back to the workout. Then we got some new folks on here. We got is it Raglan or Raglan? And that's saying hi. I'm saying hi back, so thanks for being on here. Make sure I pronounced that right. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right, but just let me know if I didn't. But either way, thanks for being on here. And then we also have, what is that, Noodle? Noodle the Juice. Said, praise the Lord. I retired when I was 31. Have 4 kids. You must have schedules, no matter. Great advice. Thank you, man. And that is true. Like, you got to schedule out everything. It's scheduling is key. Because if you don't schedule out things with this, with kids and stuff, you're gonna fall apart. Especially with trying to do something like this, where you're trying to plan out a workout, things of that sort. You're not gonna be able to plan them out and stay consistent because you're all over the place. So definitely a key measurement there. But it can be done. That's one thing. It can be done. All right. Quattro, can I get my workout in right here? And you know what's funny? This is what I tell them all the time. So like, they won't even come outside, right? But as soon as daddy come outside doing work, then everybody got to be outside. And you're like, ain't that messed up how they do you like that? Right when you, what's up, buddy? All right, so we did 2. Now we're gonna go up and weight. Let's go up 1. Let's take these little light weights off of here. We'll go up 1. And we're gonna do 5 total sets. We did 2 sets already. Let's put 35 on here, and then we'll go up again with another 25, I think. So we'll do 2 of these, and then we'll go up and put on there the 25 and the 10. I think, yeah, we'll go with the 25 and 10. We'll do our last set like that because we want our last one to be pretty good on the weight. Well, pretty heavy on the weight. Okay, let's go. We're gonna do 12, just like we did the other one. This will be our 3rd set. And y'all let me know if this camera if it's good right here. Do I need to scoot it up? I feel like I need to scoot it up some. Maybe right there. All right, so let's get 12 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the good thing about this location that we're at with the kids, it works out pretty well because you got the big backyard and you can't see it right now, but I built them a playground here and a dome. Gives us some things to use in the backyard where it makes it easier, where I can work out. As you see, I got my little workout miniature gym and they can keep playing so you can watch your kids and work out at the same time. So I kind of set myself up for success. And this weekend, on the live video for members, like I was telling you earlier, for those who were on here earlier, that if you're on that live, I'm going to be speaking on that factor, how to set yourself up for success when it comes to training and exercise and being in shape, especially especially for those who have children. But it doesn't matter. If you don't have kids, you can still set yourself up for success as well. And actually, it's easier. The way I teach, it's easier for those who don't have kids. But if you have kids, it makes it very possible and very more efficient and easy to be able to maintain and be consistent with your workouts and you know, just doing your exercises in general, and also your diet. So you definitely want to be on that one. You don't want to miss it. If you don't believe me, don't make me say it. Try it. Let me give my little man his little monkey here. But now we're gonna do another one of these. This will be our fourth set. And after we do this set, then we'll put the 25 and the 10 on there as well to make another 35 pounds on there. And then we'll do our last set with that extra 35 pounds. That'll be good for the hack squat. Then we'll stop for a second, answer some more questions, go about it in the chat a little bit, kind of go back and forth. And like I said before, if you from a different country, wherever you're from, United States, I don't care where you're from, put it on there, where you're coming from. I want to give you a shout out. All those who join my lives, I like to give shout outs to them, just to let them know that I care and I love it. So thank you for being on here. For all of you guys that are on here consistently, even if you're not on here consistently, just for being on here, I sure appreciate it. And a big thanks to you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm gonna try to keep putting out content and lives for you all to use for your success. For your success.
I can watch TV. I can watch it. I can watch TV.
All right. All right, we can turn it off. Good matter of fact, go ahead and turn it off. Turn it off. I teach them all the time. If you can't work out together, you can't figure it out together, hey, we'll just turn the TV off. All right, let's get this other one in. As you see, this is watching kids working out. So for all those who have that difficulty and you want to say to yourself, man, I just can't do it. Don't use the word can't. Don't use the word can't. The word that you need to be using, let me go find it. The word that you need to be using is not can't. The word that you need to be using is try it. That's the word that you need to be using, because that word gives you the energy and the push to get through any kind of difficulties that you're dealing with, whether it is the kids or whether it's something else that's holding you down. Try it, man. I promise you, try it. Let's get the next one. Here we go. So we'll do 12 on this one, then we'll go up. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wanna go back in? There you go. Can you get around there? You got it, little man? Good job. Good job. All right. So in this last set, we're gonna raise the stakes a little bit. Raise the stakes a little bit. We'll add the extra 35 and go about it like that. Then after we do this, we'll come right here, answer more questions, whatever questions you got. And I tell people all the time, hey, even if your questions, you might say, well, my question is not about training. Do I really want to ask that? Hey, Ask the question. The only bad question is the one that you don't ask. That's the only bad question. So if you got a question, go ahead, ask it, man. Don't be afraid to ask it. All right, the last one I read was you must have schedules no matter. Great advice. I remember reading that. And then we got Gus 4977 say 100. So you know what I'm talking about. Knows exactly what I'm talking about. Then we got the noodle juice say absolutely. You feel me? With those kids, you know how I can get. Adam say, dang, how'd you get like that, brother? Adam, also I can say, man, a lot of consistency, discipline, and hard work. Definitely discipline and consistency. So I've been working out since I was 5 years old, man. No lie. I've been working out since 5 years old. I trained. When I was a kid, obviously I didn't use weights back then. Couldn't use weight. I would do push-ups, sit-ups, pull-ups, air squats, any kind of exercise I can do calisthenics-wise, I was doing it, just with no weights. So as long as you put in the effort, like what I did, it works. Rota. Watch out. You about to hit your brother on accident.
No, that's impossible. Don't be doing this. Mommy was used to doing. No!
Then we got Sevenster, or I'm guessing you're trying to say Sinister Skits. Say, I'm young, but still work on cardio and mobility. Still, boxers will always beat bodybuilders. Hey, man, if that's how you feel, I'm actually not a bodybuilder, though. I do strength training, and I do calisthenics. So I don't, do workouts. I don't, try to walk around really, really big. I just work on staying fit, staying lean, and defined are my key focuses. So if you're speaking on boxers better than bodybuilders, it is what it is. I don't know. You know better than I do because I don't bodybuild. I do lift weights. I guess you could call it bodybuilding, but not to the point to where you can say I'm a bodybuilder. Like you see the guy and you're like, man, he's a bodybuilder. I literally just work on staying in shape. That's my key. That's my focus. But if you want to look at it as a general aspect, the word bodybuilder, yeah, you can say I'm a bodybuilder, but I wouldn't call myself a bodybuilder because the mind itself, when you hear the word bodybuilder, you think that, the big guy that's walking around, really strong, you think of him. And I'm not, that's not my style. I'm really just do strength training and calisthenics back and forth. And I do them both. So right now I'm doing weights, but then my next workout tomorrow is calisthenics. And then Thursdays, calisthenics. So I go back and forth, I love them both. People ask me, well, why don't you just choose one or the other? Why don't you just weight lift? Or why don't you do calisthenics? It's my choice. I call myself a hybrid. I like going back and forth. It is what it is. All right, then we got David with the gold. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. I appreciate that. Then Brooklyn, Seven Savior. Do you have something holding the other side of the bar, or you have plates on the other side of the bar as well? So let me show you real quick. I'm gonna pull it out for you so you can see. I think they call it a swindle or something like that. But as you see right here, it goes right up under here, under the rack, and the rack holds it in place. And then you can tighten it right on the end. And when you tighten it there, it'll hold that whole bar in place. When that bar is being held in place, then you're good when you're doing your workout. So that's how I hold it together. That's how I do the workout. All right. All right. What's that? What sweet things? Oh, they're gone. They're gone.
What?
They're gone.
Who ate the last two?
I ate the last two. They're gone, buddy. Sorry.
But they're not vegan.
I actually gave them to him. He told them things up.
Daddy, why did you say you ate?
Because you was gonna want some. You know, why'd you do this? Why? Well, you know what? Little brother, I don't want you saying, why'd you give him the car? And you, why you do this? I don't need you getting mad at them. Can I keep doing this, huh?
Daddy, can I do it too?
All right, then we got randomer. Not sure how to say that. Well, I see random. 777. All hail our imperial majesty. Hail Jah. Hey man, I'm with you. Don't you hate when you're reading and you get tongue tied? You're like,
Last time,
you are a beautiful king. Thank you.
no one else did not survive.
And then Nolan 1907 said, why you skip leg day? I'm lost on that one. This workout is a leg workout, my brother. So maybe you tuned in on the wrong channel. I don't know. You lost me on that one, man. But okay. I'll just leave it at that. Okay. We're doing, let me repeat, we're doing a hack squat. We're doing the bar squat, and we're doing air squat. Unless that is called an upper body workout, which I'm pretty sure it is not, then you lost me on that one, my brother. But hey, it is what it is.
Daddy, can I while I'm dyslexic?
Yeah, thank you. Hey, Doodle Juice, I was thinking, I'm like, what is he talking about?
Daddy, how'd you while
He said, then you are doing something wrong.
Daddy, how'd you while
Okay, we're gonna just let him be in his own zone, because he definitely lost me.
Daddy, how'd you while body? Daddy, how'd you while?
I had to teach you, son. I had to teach you. All right, so let's get this last set in. Obviously, Nolan has missed out the whole entire workout so far, but we're gonna let him slide today. Okay, here we go. Last set, we're going 15. No, we're going 12, but we're going, this is our fifth set. All right, here we go. Make sure no kids are behind me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Daddy,
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. Come on. 12. There we go. Ooh, that bad boy sound like concrete. Concrete on concrete. Wee. Nolan said 1907, you won't grow your legs that way, boy. You need heavy weight. Heavy squat. Nolan, chances are I'm gonna let you slide, because I'm about 99.9999999% sure you probably badly out of shape. That's why on your name, all you got is a picture of a light blue house, because you probably look like Sasquatch. So I'm gonna stay off.
Daddy, how'd you?
Stay off of it. And we're gonna let you slide today.
I'm learning by myself.
But that's it for that one. Now we're gonna go to the rack. We're gonna do the rated squats. We already got the rails on here to prepare for safety, since I don't have a spotter with me. Since I don't got a spotter with me.
Look, it's this one. See that bum? That bum guy.
And I'm gonna just kind of straighten it up like that right here. That way we can do it. Are we gonna answer some more?
And you also can see on the other side. Look, Quattro. You can also see the arm, the piston arm. Quattro, Daddy, last time, Daddy, remember last
All right.
time? Daddy, remember last time?
Yes, son. Yeah.
SAP, I found this bicycle.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember
We
that.
had a house
Mm-hmm.
Andrew was not there, but Joe Fawn was out there.
All right.
Joe Fawn is supposed to be a safe.
So that's the first one. Now we're gonna go right back here to the bar.
But you remember, look up.
We'll start with, obviously, with a little lightweight on the first one.
Hey,
This is just a 135, so we'll raise it a little more. That might be a little too light. We'll probably start with, I don't know. I think another 25 is good enough. 185 is a good weight to start with. It's not heavy, but good warm up weight. And then we'll work our way up to probably around 300 pounds. All right. What's up, bud? We pull this 25 over here. Yeah, that'll work. I think 185 is a good way to. What's wrong, son? You stuck? Let me help you out.
so this one you start.
There you go. You got it? You good? Hey, need to push? There you go. Boom, boom. At least he back here, I don't gotta worry about him falling. If he falls, he gonna fall on grass. All right, so we'll go with this one. I just put an extra 25 on there. It'd be 185 pounds. Good little warm up weight. Everybody has their own weight they warm up with. Everybody has their own weight they grow to. You know, you'll have people that might go to the gym, or you might see at the gym. You always got ego lifters, and you got people who like to look at other people, what they're doing. If you go to the gym and you're going to work out, man, go with tunnel vision. If you see somebody there doing an extremely high amount of weight, don't get discouraged. Go in there to do your workout. Stay focused. I don't even care if you're just lifting the bar. I don't care. Everybody's on a different path. Whatever path you're on, focus on that path, because that's how you grow. That's how you get better, by focusing on the path that you're on. If you allow yourself to open up your blinders and not get that tunnel vision, then you might get frustrated and be like, oh man, I can't do this. This guy just over here, he just lifted 600 pounds. I can't do that. And then you don't want to do it. So you don't want that to happen. But if you're going with tunnel vision, so focused, and you're only worried about making yourself better, don't pay attention to what other people are doing. Because what that does, especially if you're just getting started in your fitness journey, it can become discouraging. Believe me, I know, because my wife has had it plenty of time where she'll go to the gym and she'll tell me, she's like, the gym is hard for her because she feels discouraged because there's so many fit people in there. So I advise, if you go into the gym, you're going to do a workout, go in with tunnel vision. Don't listen to any negativity. People say, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. You haven't done this. You haven't got there yet. You haven't got there yet. And it takes practice. Practice makes perfect. So keep on keeping on. Don't quit. Don't give up. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep those tunnel vision glasses on. That's the key. Keep those tunnel vision glasses on, because I don't want you to get frustrated and then you quit. And another key thing, you're going to do a workout. A lot of people will tell me when they're going to start working out, right? Man, I'm going to start working out next week. Oh, I'm going to start working out in 2 days, 3 days. Don't tell yourself when you're going to start working out. Go and start working out today. The reason why I say that, because if you just start right away, you'll keep from postponing it. Because if you postpone it too far, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to end up not doing nothing. If you end up not doing nothing, then you're still going to be stuck at the same part where you're at the beginning. You haven't got anything done. And you don't want that. You don't want to get stuck at the beginning, man. So definitely set yourself right. Don't get discouraged by paying attention to others. Start with your workout today. And you might be saying to yourself, man, I don't have a gym membership today, and I don't have the money to get a gym membership today. That's okay. What you can do today, just to get started, right? Do some air squats before you go to bed. Do some push-ups before you go to bed. Do some sit-ups. Basic exercises that any and everybody can do that is physically possible and physically able. You okay? You okay? You all right? You okay? Oh, he tough. So yeah, try to do that today. Now, I ain't gonna say try it. Do it today. If you're trying to get started, start today before you go to bed, or even right now. If you want to just start right now, say, you know what, I got a little free time. Let me just go ahead and do some push-ups. Let me go ahead and do some squats. You don't need weights. Just do something. Because what's going to happen is if you start doing something, you start working out, right? And you do it on a daily basis, whether it's 50 squats that you do, 50 air squats, right before you go to bed. Then go back the next day and do another 50. Then try to do 60 the day after that. You start that consistency, and that's the key. You're getting started on your consistency, which is going to build on, and you can build on that, and you can grow from that. So that is key. Don't tell yourself you're going to start next week. Don't tell yourself you're going to start in a couple of days. Start today by doing something, even if it doesn't require you having weights, some type of simple exercise so you can get into the rhythm of doing exercises and working out. That is key. Remember that. Rotate, can you go to the freezer and grab my... No, I go grab it real quick. Go grab that water real fast. I need that cold water. But we're going to do these squats here. We're going to start with 185 and work our way up. Like I said, I think 185 is a good number to start with. For me, you know, I'm not the strongest guy, I ain't the weakest guy. Ooh, nice and cold. That's how I like it. When that water freezing, it don't get no better than that. All right. Let's see here.
A motorcycle. You know, like 13 you still get one.
Nardo 2G, bro, you left
A teenager.
what you can. Not everyone can squat 3 plates. Right. Do what you can do, man. That's the key. Not everybody can squat 3 plates, 4 plates, 5 plates. And then you get these people nowadays, they think everybody should be able to do what they're able to do, right? Oh, what do they say? They say, if you can't do 225, you're not a man on the bench press. That doesn't mean nothing. 225 is not light. Some people can throw it up easily. I can throw it up easily. But some people can't get it up to 220. Can't do 225. That don't make them not a man. It is what it is. You lift what you can. You grow from whatever you're able to start with. The beginning is just the beginning. Doesn't mean that's your ending. Just because you start lifting weights today and you can't lift a certain amount doesn't mean you can't get there. Hard work, practice. That's like asking a person to be able to play to the level on a football field as a pro athlete does. Oh, you should be able to run a route like Justin Jefferson. No, it takes practice, consistency, discipline, and the same thing with training. So if you get those people that start saying that foolishness, man, don't even listen to them. Don't get discouraged, because there's always going to be folks that are going to have some discouraging messages to tell you. You know why they want to be discouraging? Because they want to discourage you so you don't get better than them. That's the so-called, best way I can put it, that's a little bit of hate that they got in their heart. They don't want you to get better because they don't want you to get better than them. But I do. I want you to be better than them. So do whatever you got to do and get consistent and start today. They say original whiskers say, that's my water right there, little man. You say, I take on marijuana. I actually don't use any marijuana. I actually never have. And then, are you going to get tats? No, I don't. Not a tat guy. People ask me that all the time. You don't have no tats, man. Are you gonna get some tats? And I tell them, no, not a tat guys. I'm just not me. You know, people get tats. I don't have anything against their tats. You know, that's what they prefer. That's fine. No big deal. But for me, choose not to be. It's my choice. And then we got the 777. Say reggae or dub, which is better? I'm gonna go. That's a good question. Are you talking about like reggae music, right? If we say dub, what you mean by dub? Cause I think I'm gonna go reggae if you asking music. I love reggae music, especially living here in Florida. Let me know what you're talking about. Saying where are you from? All rounder 2225. I'm from Texas. Well, I'm from Norfolk, Virginia. I grew up in Texas, and now I live in Florida. So I was born in Norfolk, Virginia, man. And then one more was on here too. And then Aubrey saying hi. Oh, and then Aaron 2443 sent gold coin. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that.
Daddy,
Much love. Thank you.
Kai's feet is about to be the size of my foot.
He got some big feet. All right, let's get a rep in, man. I'm doing a lot of talking, but I ain't doing a lot of work. Close that door, Rota. Can you close that door for me? All right. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of talking, but I ain't doing a lot of work. So let's get in. I never wore these shoes to do squats, so we're gonna find out how they feel today. Hopefully they work well. Let's find out. Trying to keep this water away from my son because he keep looking for it. Okay, Kai, watch out. Daddy about to do some squats. Oh, get that. I don't want you to choke on that, son. No. Bad idea. Definitely don't want you to choke on that. All right. Let's get this first set in. I was doing some squats on Saturday. No, was that Saturday? Yeah, that was Saturday. I was doing some squats at the beach on Saturday with a couple of my buddies that I work out with. And we got a good little workout in, man. We did it for about maybe like an hour. We was just literally on squats for like a whole hour. Just taking turns. We didn't even count our sets. I don't even know how many sets we did. We did quite a few. But it is what it is. Let's get 10. Here we go. 1. Come in a little closer. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Yeah, we got a good little workout in, man. Sometimes the best workouts are the one that you don't prepare. What's wrong, son? You got bit by an ant? What's wrong? What's wrong? You got bit by an ant? Yeah, sometimes your best workouts can be ones that you don't plan out. And that workout on Saturday, it was not planned out. What's wrong? Just here we go. Hey, let's turn on it. I'm gonna cook y'all some little vegan chicken tenders real quick. I'm gonna turn on this Paying for them real quick, folks. My sons, I think my youngest is getting a little hungry. So I gotta get him fed. The good thing is I just need to get them out, pop them in real quick. Won't take too much time just to get it going for them. I'm gonna do that and we'll keep with the workout. These little things come in handy, man. You know, you just put them in. They take about 25 minutes to cook. And just like that, they're done. I love them. My kids love them. We all love them. They're pretty good. We'll let those cook and marinate. Quattro, if you can just give me the notice when they're down to like the last 2 or 3 minutes. That way I can come and serve them for y'all. All right. I don't want you to drop that, son. That'd be no good. Sorry, folks. My middle one. And grab the camera. All right, let's get back to the workout. So we did the 1 set, we did 10. We'll do another one because I like to do 2 sets of the lighter weight. I don't know. It's just my thing that I like to do. I could go up right now, but I like to do the first 2 just at the lowest weight. I even do the same thing with the bench press. I don't know why I do that. But I think it just prepares my muscles for that motion, that range of motion. That range of motion can be key because a lot of times when your body gets used to something, you know, it gets better. As we were just speaking on, practice makes perfect. That muscle memory goes a long way. But I like to do lighter weight at the beginning, the first 2 sets, and then after that I just go, you know. Sometimes I go over 300 pounds. Sometimes I go to about 300 pounds. And then sometimes I go just under 300 pounds. Just depending on the day. I think the last time we did like, I don't even remember. I think we did like 300 pounds. We went up to 300 pounds. I think that's what we did. I'm almost certain. Might have to check the tape. But, what's wrong? But what we'll do today, we'll go 275 or 300, somewhere around there. That's what we'll take it to. You want it on this foot? Yeah. There you go. And that one's on that one. See? You good? He's like, yeah, I'm good. All right. Rota, can you help him with that? Rota, can you help him with that?
What?
He wants to take it to the yard.
Yes?
Yeah. He's going to take it to the yard, Kai. All right, so let's get this next one. The second one, as I said, I'm going to use it the same weight. Then we're going to go up.
Yes.
We're at 185. The next one will go to 225. So we're doing 10, 10. These first one I just did 10. We're going to do another 10. Then we'll do 7, 7, 7, 7, and 5. So what's that? 10, 10, that's 20. 7 is 14, so that's 34. And then 5, that'll be 39. So 39 reps is what we're going to do. 39 reps is what we're going to do. If I got it in me, I might even do that extra one. That little extra to make it 40 even. Matter of fact, let's do that. We'll do, on the next one, we'll go ahead and make it even. We'll do 8. We'll do 8 on the next one instead of 7. And then we'll do 7. So we're going 10, 10, 8, 7, and then we'll finish it off to even out to 40 because 10, 10, and 8, that's 28 plus 7, that's 35, and then we'll do 5 on the last one. You got 40. All right, here we go. Second set. Another 10. 10 to win. I got these long legs, right? So a lot of people go, man, why you got your legs so far apart? Big dog. If you were 6'5", you'd understand. I tell people that all the time. And then other tall people were like, yeah, no, he ain't lying. It ain't as easy. Some people have shorter torso like me, where my torso is not that big, but my legs are very long. And then some people have long torsos, but their legs are not that long, and they might be a taller guy. But I'm one of those that have the long legs, and my torso is not that big. So I have a long way to go down. And even when I do the bench press, I got a long way to lift up on the squat. So if you're looking, saying, oh man, he spread his legs too far, just know it's because I ain't built like everybody else. One more. That's 10. Yeah, they got, different, everybody got different build. Some people built stocky. Some people have short frame. Some people are long frame like me. Long arms, long legs. When you got the long arms and long legs, it can be a big disadvantage. Let me tell you, it can be a big disadvantage when it comes to squatting and bench press and pull-ups. Ooh-wee. Pull-ups definitely can be a disadvantage. But the key is not to use it as a disadvantage. That's one thing I don't do. Even though I know I'm at a disadvantage, I don't make an excuse saying that I'm at a disadvantage. I just do the best of my ability in my situation to do everything else that everybody else is doing. Now, a lot of times I don't have the same stance or the same arm setup when I'm doing the bench press as other people. And people will tell me on the bench press, say, you should bring your arms in closer. It's better. And I tell them, look, I've tried it 100 times. When I come in closer, it actually makes it harder for me. I have tried it over and over and over again. Because for me, my arms are so long, when I come in closer, now my arms start to kind of fold in. So I don't have as much strength. But when I'm right here and I have wide shoulders, I can bear the weight a lot better and I can throw it up. And it's funny because I tell people all the time, I say, well, I hear it on a daily basis that I'm doing it wrong because my arms are too far out. And I say, well, you know what? Maybe that's what the book says. But I ain't built like the book. The book is mainly for your normal person, right? But it doesn't count like people who are unorthodox. For instance, I'm gonna give you an example. Clothing. You go to the clothing store, they got some of the same clothing throughout the entire store, right? But then you got to go to a different store for the big and tall guys. I'm one of those guys who go to those stores that are big and tall stores because most of the stuff that's at the store doesn't fit me. And most of the workouts that everybody does, the way they do it doesn't fit me. So I kind of make adjustments, but I still get the job done. That's what I focus on. Whatever adjustments I got to make to be a little different because of how I'm built is what it is. But excuses, no sir. That's one thing I won't do. I ain't gonna sit there and make no excuses. I'm gonna try it, and that's my key word. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll pull out the chain so you can see it. My key word is try it. Why do I say try it? Because if you don't give it a shot, you don't give it a try, then you're not setting yourself up for success. You're actually setting yourself up for failure. And you don't want to be a failure. You don't want to be a failure. You don't want to quit. Be disciplined and be consistent. And when you get into a situation that you think, man, I don't know if I can do this, change your mindset. Don't say, I don't know if I can do this. Say, you know what? I can at least try it. I can at least try it. Because if you at least try it, you can leave it on the table. You can walk out, as I say, on a daily basis. You can walk out with your head held high. If you do that, that's the key. Then you go, you know what? Man, I tried, to do such and such. I didn't get it, but I gave it all I had. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that if it's something crazy. For instance, if you're someone who lifts, you barely get 225. Don't get up under the bench press and try to lift no 500 pounds. Don't try that. Because there's no reason to even try that. You're not going to be able to do that, right? But something that could be possible, if it could be possible, try it. But if 100% sure it's not possible, then there's no reason to try it. But don't tell yourself anytime you see something, oh, well, I'm 100% sure I can't do it. I'm 100% sure I can't do it. No, don't say that. Try it. Always try it. And hey, by the way, if you like this type of content, people doing workouts, teaching different exercises, giving motivation, ways that you can grow in your fitness journey, getting better, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I do lives all the time. Tomorrow I got to do a challenge tomorrow, and I got to do a challenge on Thursday. So if you like watching challenges, seeing if I can complete them in time, because what I do, while I'm doing the workout, I give myself a time limit. Whether it's 45 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, I make sure that the workout is so hard where you would know that amount of time is crazy if he can finish this workout. And then I try to do the challenge, and so far I've been able to complete all the workouts under the times. But there's been some workouts where I've done them, and I'm not lying to you. I finished them, but boy, I finished within a minute left. Or with one time I did 1,000 squats in 1 hour. I had like 18 seconds left, or something crazy. I can't remember the time. I literally came down to the wire. People say we took it down to the wire. Yeah, I literally took it to the wire. No lie. Okay, I took it to the wire 100%. All right, let's jump it up to 225. So now we're gonna take off the 25s. We're gonna put on 35s, and we're gonna add a 10. So we had a 45, 35, and a 10. That'll give us 225. We'll do the 225. We're gonna do 8 reps of this, and then we'll do 7 reps of the 225. And then after the 7th rep, we'll raise it again, probably another 50 or 60 pounds, and we'll do 5 reps. So all in all, today, we're gonna do a lot of squats. But before I do this one, let me answer some more questions, because I know I probably missed a lot of questions. Okay. Yes, I definitely missed a lot of questions. All right. Then we got 1902. Say Rom 1902. Say hello, man. Thank you for being on here. I appreciate you. And then we got Dan Jim XD. What's XD mean? But you saying hi, so I appreciate you being on here. Thank you very much. I see that you saying hi. Then JW Claw 1. This guy looks like a pro athlete. You think so? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, man. A lot of people ask me that all the time. I never played pro, though. I never played pro. Did I have probably the skill level to play pro? 100%. I cracked my skull right here on my head. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but right here, I cracked my skull playing football. I ran into a goalpost playing football. So we were in a 7-on-7 tournament, and I asked the quarterback. Well, I wasn't even supposed to run the route that I ran. I was actually supposed to run the fade on the left side, and I asked my buddy Jeremy Warner. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He used to run track. He won the Olympics a couple times in the 400 meter. But we were the opposite. We were the wide receivers, and he was on the opposite side. And I asked him to take the route. So I took the route that he was supposed to do, which was the post. And I ran a perfect post, literally to the level where I ran into the post. unfortunately, they didn't have any padding on the pole. And so when I hit the pole, I cracked my skull wide open. And I had to get rushed to the hospital. I was in the hospital for about a week. It didn't end my football career, but it ended my football career, if you get my drift. I didn't have to stop, but they did tell me it could be some issues with it. And so that kind of kept me from digging deep how I was, because I was getting scholarships from all over. Think about it, I was 6'5". Well, at the time, in high school, I was probably 6'4". I was 6'4". I don't think I was 6. I wasn't 6'5" in high school. I was 6'4". But I ran a 4.3 840. So you got a guy my size running a 4.3 840 and can jump out of the gym. Literally jump out of the gym. I mean, people just come to the gym just to watch me jump because I could jump so high. So you got a guy that can jump out the roof and then super fast and can catch. Right? And then strong, as you see. Like when I do, if you watch me do the bench press and stuff like that, you'll notice, okay, this guy's he's strong. So I'm strong, I can jump, fast, all these things, and then tall. Those are all skills that you want on your team, right? You know, that's Randy Moss, Calvin Johnson. I ain't as fast as Randy Moss, but Calvin Johnson was 4.35, 4.38 or something like that as well. And he fast too. So think about it. You would put me in that category. Now he's some pounds heavier than me. But it is what it is. So yes, pro athlete level, yes. But did I make the pros? No, did not. All right, then we got Let's Get Fitness 1. That's some good work. Thank you. Slippy say you need to rely on your left leg more. All right, appreciate that. Dwarves are strong. BC short limbs. Oh, he said dwarves are strong because short limbs. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of them are very strong. And like you said, they don't have that far to go. But at the end of the day, if me and a dwarf are working out, I'm not going to be like, well, you got an advantage. I'm going to just do what he's doing. Whatever he's doing, I'm going to do it. You know, that's kind of just how I think. I'm one of those people, under no circumstance do I like to make an excuse. I do not like to make excuses. So I will do anything to not make an excuse. Just my personality. I can't help it. It's just me. And I love when other people live by that goal. Now, if you don't, I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't like you. I'm not like that. But it makes me feel 10 times better when I see somebody else that does live like that with that same code. Like, I don't make no excuses. I'm going to figure it out. What do we need to do? Especially when I got somebody to work out with. If they're like that, man, I love it. I love it because it gives me a boost. Like, man, you like me. Like, let's go. Let's get this work in. And so, yeah, that's kind of how I think. If you may be joining this live, but you don't know too much about me, that's one thing that you'll know when it comes to doing the workout, doing things. I don't like to make excuses. One time I was out here, I was doing the workout. I was doing I think it was 100 muscle ups. Yeah, 100 muscle ups, 100 dips, 200 calf raises, 100 squats, and 100 push-ups. That was the workout. And I got hurt my shoulder on like the 30th rep of my muscle ups. So I'm thinking, man, I'm in trouble. I'm doing all these muscle ups, and I just, kind of tweaked my shoulder. I'm thinking, ooh, I gotta do this with a tweaked shoulder. I'm in big trouble. Big Trouble, Little China. Y'all remember that movie? That's how I felt. Like I was in big trouble, Little China. But so what I did, we were out here in the back, and I said, you know what? Let me go to the push-ups. Okay, I'm gonna go to the push-ups, and we'll see if taking a break off the muscle ups maybe helps, since I'm still using some of my shoulder muscles and with the push-ups. And I tried that. And then when I went back to the muscle ups, I could still feel it, but it wasn't to the same level as it was when I first kind of injured it. I was able to complete the workout. My wife told me to stop. Well, she probably was right. Don't get me wrong. She probably was right. A couple of even people on the live told me I should stop. But my motive is so engraved in me. And sometimes I would say it's even stupid, to the point where I just don't want to make excuses and I don't want to quit. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it could have been bad because that could have been bad. But I fought through it, did what I had to do, and I was able to finish. I think I had like about 5 minutes left when I finished it too. Or no, 3 minutes left, I think it was. I had to look at it, but somewhere around there. But that's my motive. If you don't know everything, a lot of things about me, that's one thing you'll know if you watch this channel. All right, then we got, where were we at? JW Claw say, real talk, champ, 100. Appreciate that. Mike, 1,000. Man, I really, really like what you have to say. Wish more people were like you. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Noodle Juice say, I appreciate the words. I appreciate hanging out. Big dog, I got to go feed them kids. See you in the next workout. Thank you for being on here, man. Much appreciated. I enjoyed you. Till next time. Reed, what's up, Reed? Say happy Tuesday. Hey, Vegan Strong Fit. Let's go. My boy Reed, man. It's a good dude right here. At Chubb 6270. Ain't no one listening to this crap. Well, if nobody's listening to this crap, just remember this. This is a free channel. And you live in a free world. So you can freely log off if you don't want to be on here. Man, it cracks me up when people get on here and be like, man, nobody want to listen to this. Nobody want to listen. Okay, well, log off. You know, if you don't want to listen to it, I'm not. Nobody put a gun to your head and say, man, you better listen to my video. Man, better watch my live. If you don't want to watch it, man, don't watch it. You know, don't make yourself have a bad day. I don't want you to have a bad day. You know, if you're already having a bad day, don't make it worse. If this is just hurting you, just take your finger and just go. You know what? Log off. That's all you gotta do. Because remember this: everyone is not for everybody. What you like, maybe I'm not that, right? Maybe I'm not that. But for other people, they might be like, you know what? He's helpful. Let them be, and we want to let you be. Because if you don't like it, we don't want to force you to be on there. Like I say, you're in a free world, man. At any time, you can hit the button. Kai. Let's not scream. All right, then we got Brooklyn Cuts. What's up, vegan? What is good natural pre-workout if you're feeling super tired always? All right. Nope. You want to go to sleep? Want to go lay down? You want to lay down? I'm going to give you a good pre-workout. A natural workout, almonds. You'll get that same feel as a pre-workout. If you go eat a handful of almonds right before you go to work out. You're feeling down, man, drink some water and take some almonds and they'll give you a little bit of boost. What's up, buddy? You want to see if they're ready? Quattro, can you check those things and see if they're ready? You got 9 minutes left, little man. You good? You can hang in there? Yeah, let's get you a milk. Yeah, pre-workout, I always tell people almonds is a good source to eat if you want something that's good for you that you can eat that can help just like you're eating but just like you're doing a pre-workout. So that would be my advice for that. I'm gonna give him some of this real quick, and then we'll get on our next set. Because when we're on number 8, we gotta do the one with 8 reps, right? We did the 2 reps already. Now we gotta do one more. This one is gonna be 8 reps, and then the next one is going to be 7 reps. So yeah, we're gonna do 8 now, then we're gonna do 7. Then after we do 7, we'll go up and we're gonna do 5. All right. Let's get 8 reps real quick, man. Any more questions on here? Oh, hold on, miss on. Did you go to any World Cup games? No, I didn't get to go to any of the World Cup games. I wish I had the money, but I ain't had that kind of money. You know, hey man, I wish I could have gone, but I did see a lot of people out from World Cup. Rota, hey, can you put that up? Can you put that in the refrigerator? Can you put that in the refrigerator for me, please? And you got that on backwards, son. That's why it's not going right. You got it backwards.
This.
Yep. There you go. Can you get Rosa? Can you put that up? Okay. Obviously you're not hearing me. Right, don't hit that light, son. Don't hit that light. Walk the bike. If you want to take the bike to the grass, go ahead and take it to the grass, but walk it. Because I don't want you to, because you're about to knock over the light, son. All right. As you can see, I got kids. I'm always doing a workout back and forth. Watching my kids, doing a workout, watching my kids, back and forth. Busy man. Yeah, STFU, not sure what you mean by that. I don't know all them little hashtags, I'll be honest with you, I'm old school. Do you go to anywhere? Oh yeah, and then Brooklyn Cuts, thank you, I appreciate it. No problem, man, anytime. Have you ever had, no, I haven't. A buddy of mine just told me about that. I never had it though. Oh, you said it had some good Marcos. Okay. No, I've never had it. No lie, never had it. But you're the second person who's brought it up to me. All right. I'll teach you after this, okay? After I finish my workout.
How long is it?
I'm on my second exercise, and then we gotta do air squats after this.
Daddy,
But we definitely gotta keep this AC.
Are you gonna be done?
First off, you might want to change your clothes, son. You still in your pajamas. Go change your clothes. It's got late in the day, and you still already staying clothes, brother. All right, so now we're gonna gonna raise up to 225. Well, watch out, son. I don't want the weights to be. Okay, here we go. How much time is on that clock, Guacho? On the food, for the food. 10? 3.5, okay. All right. Can y'all keep that door closed though? Letting all the AC out, man. You heard me? Or y'all, I'm guessing y'all hear me, but you don't feel like listening today. Kids, boy, I tell you. Okay, here we go. One more. All right. So that's 10, 10, and 8. So we're gonna do another one at the same weight. This time we'll go 7 reps. And then we'll raise it up some more. And we're gonna do 5 reps. Either way, man, as I was speaking on earlier, don't forget, try it. That's number one. Let me not forget that. That's the most important. Try it. But like I was speaking on earlier, a key thing to people who give up and quit is getting discouraged. The way you set yourself up to be good and to not get discouraged, number one, put on the blinders and close off to all negativity. Anytime somebody gets on my live or something, I get people on my live all the time that are so negative. But you know what? I don't care, because they're only being negative is because you're giving off a lot of positivity. And there's some people out here in this world. It will never change. As long as this world is here, that these people, they're going to be negative. That's just who they are. But don't let those people discourage you to the point where you don't want to do it anymore. You want to quit. Oh, man, because they said this, they said that. Those words cannot hurt you. Those words cannot hurt you. And usually you're going to get those type of words when you're doing something positive. So, okay. But stay focused. Don't quit. Always try it. And then big time, hey, man, if you like this type of content, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Very important, very key. Time's up. All right, I hear it. What's up, little man? All right, then we got Jerron with the arm. Let's go. Sylvester Hughes, 91.96. How much weight is that? Oh, this is just 225. This is 225. We're gonna go up to probably another 50 more pounds. We'll do 275. We'll do another set of these 225, and then we'll go up to 275. I think. Could that be good for the day? And then Randy J, 99.25, say this is not heavy, my boy. Well, Randy, you must have missed the conversation we just had. I'm hoping and praying you just got on here, because we were just speaking on this. When you start working out, you don't have to start off super heavy when you first start. You build off of it. You learn. But those who think that, and they go, oh man, you're not doing what I'm doing. Maybe they're not. Maybe I'm not. But that is not the point. Everybody's built different. Everybody's built different. So whatever you're thinking, however, what number it is in your head, just know there's 8 billion people on this earth. Everybody don't got the same number. There's people out there can squat 700 pounds. Some people can only squat 100 pounds. Is what's heavy to that one person that's doing 100? That's heavy to them. So be it. That's heavy to them.
So some people, they can't even squat the.
Some people might only be able to squat the bar. I don't know. It is what it is.
Even squat the bar.
But here, today, I'm going to do just under 300 pounds. That's what I'm doing. Now, can I go over 300 pounds? Yeah, I can go over 300 pounds. But the thing that I don't have a spotter. I got my kids, but they're not old enough to be giving me a spot. I got the rails to be safe. So a lot of times, and like I said earlier, I usually stop right around 300. Can I lift more than 300? Yes, I can lift more than 300. But I usually stop around that number. Between 270 to 315 is kind of where I kind of stop out here without a spotter and only the rails. Just my preference. Just my choice. But yeah, I'm assuming that he probably just got on, so I'm gonna let him slide. But it's literally what we were just speaking on. And Trey Fraser, 1430. Hey brother, I have a TBI. What's a good way for me to work out? All right, a good way for you to work out to get started. Number 1, start today. How's that? Even if you got to do squats and push-ups, air squats and push-ups and sit-ups in your room right before you get into bed. Even if you got to do that, do it. But start today. Because the routine is just doing exercises. If you can run, go do a job. When you start the exercises, then you can build from that. But if you don't start with the basics, it's a lot harder to build from it. So you got to start somewhere. And this is, kind of how you start, just with something. And you build on that. You get better as you go. Don't worry about the hate says, the negativity, all that. And you're going to get it. As I was speaking on again, I just want to speak on that. As I was speaking on again, it's going to happen. But don't let those people discourage you to where it stops you. Okay? Keep your blinders on, man. Keep them blinders on, man. It's going to keep you from getting discouraged. And you keep going. All right, let's get 7 reps, and then we'll go up another probably 50 or 60 pounds from this. And then we'll do a few reps of that. I'm going to do this one real quick, Quattro, then I'll come and get y'all the food, okay?
Yeah, I just killed a cockroach.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Right there.
I mean, you are outside.
I tried to do it.
Go ahead, Kai. I see you, little man. Don't leave the door wide open, though. All right, so we'll get 7 on this one. Get some tasty water, man. All right. So we'll go 7 more reps of this one for 225. That will already put us at what? 28 plus 7. That's gonna put us at 35 reps already. So we'll already be at 35 reps after this one. And then we'll go up again. Here we go. Let's get 7 real quick. As I was speaking on earlier, like my legs might stand a little wider than most people, but just because I'm so tall, my legs are so long. Yeah, one more. All right. Now, I'll raise it. I got another 25. Take it up to 275. Before I do this one, I'll go over some more questions, whatever question I got, and I got to get my kids their little food real quick. Got to make sure they eat. Can I go without eating? I can go without eating, but I can't have my kids going without eating. You know what I mean? Got to be dad. Gotta be dad. Gotta be dad. Trey say, yes, sir, let's go. You feel me? Then 4096 say, yes, sir. I love when people say, yes, sir. It's such an energy type word. You know, you can't say, yes, sir, with no energy. But if you say, yes, sir, I know that's good energy. You're giving off good energy if you say, yes, sir. And I ain't talking about what it's S-I-R, just like he put it. S, you got Y-E-S-S-I-R. One word. And not yes, space, S-I-R. When you put it like that, or if you put like 3 eyes in between any of those, that's all energy. All right, let's step inside real quick. Get my son their food real quick. Yes, great. Look like a car.
It's a tractor.
Get my kids their food real quick.
It's a tractor.
And then we're going to take it from there. So I'll put this up right here. Just wash my hands and get them what they need real quick. Let me close this door. Then right after I get them their food, then we'll go back and finish that last set. Then after that, we're going to do some air squats. And like I said, So you gonna do all that just to wait, and now you want to get the stuff out. You could have just did it from the jumps, huh? Why you had me come inside if you want to do that?
Okay, yeah.
what was the point? What was the point? You waited the whole time until I come and go, oh, let me get it. If that, I could have kept doing what I was doing, my little man.
You can go out.
Well, let me get.
I'm tall.
There you go.
Thank you.
You can use that one. The brothers can use this one.
It was squash. It was squash. You can have that one. Everybody can.
Well, we'll see. I want y'all to eat before I eat. Put it that way. A piece. I'm 6'5". I weigh 205 pounds. Son. You think one little bite is gonna save me? It's not gonna do too much anything for me. But I would rather y'all eat first. You know what I mean?
Is this mine?
Mm-hmm.
It's mine. Yeah, you get the beef. Yay! I don't want beef. I also got beef.
All right, now y'all gonna watch TV? Y'all gonna sit and watch TV? Stay away from each other. No arguing. I'm gonna go back and finish this. All right, back to it, folks. Matter of fact, let me get my youngest son this milk. He's definitely gonna want this. He's like, yeah. You know it, Dad.
Daddy, why'd your son watch on fit? I had some space on it. Oh, what's that?
All right. And you guys are good? I'm gonna go back outside and finish this.
Is this new?
All right. Now we're gonna raise the stakes. Or did I already raise the weight? I think I already raised the weight, didn't I? Oh yeah, I already raised the weight. So now we at 275. We're gonna do 5 reps of 275. Before I do this, I know I say it all the time. I say it over and over and over again. But it's for a reason. If you like this type of content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And I'm not just saying hit the subscribe button because I need subscribers. I'm saying it for those who really like this type of content. And the reason for it, if you don't subscribe, what's going to happen is I keep doing videos and you're not going to see the videos. You're not going to see them. They might send you a video here and there. But when you hit the subscribe button and you hit the notification, there's a little bell. You hit that bell. That gives you the notifications. So when I've got a video coming out, like for instance, let's say today, I scheduled out this workout. You'll get a message. I don't know if it comes an hour before, 30 minutes before, whatever. I know it comes a little bit before the video just to let you know, hey man, Bigatron Fit is going to work out. And then when I start working out, it'll even send another one like, hey, he's working out if you want to watch. He's on live. So to get those notifications, you got to hit the subscribe button. So don't forget to hit that. Second off, if you not into this type of content, but you just kind of scrolled on, you're like, man, it's pretty cool to watch for today, but I'm not going to watch it all the time. No big deal. I'm not mad at you. But you can at least hit the like button, because the like button, anybody can hit that. That doesn't take any skill. You just go, okay, green, liked it. Now, the like button just shows the support and it allows YouTube to understand that, you know what? A lot of people like his content. If you can do that, that's just as good. Because if I know you're not going to really be into the workouts or into watching it, then be honest, I'd rather you not subscribe because I don't want you to feel like you got to be, kind of like somebody's making you do something. But a like definitely helps out. But if you are into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And second off, I say it all the time. Anytime you get to a situation where it's like, oh man, this workout is too hard or I'm getting tired, I can't do this, always give it a shot by trying it. That's why I use the word try it. I use the word try it all the time. If you don't know, maybe if you just logged on to the channel, or maybe you're new to this channel. I had it on earlier and I'll have it on again. This chain that I wear here, I call this the energy chain. It says try it. What does it mean? You're tired. You're out of energy. You ain't got nothing left in the tank. Well, if you give it a try, then you'll be good. And when you put it on, I know definitely for me, when I put it on, it gives me like a boost of energy. I was doing the 1,000 push-up workout at the beach not too long ago, a few weeks ago. And I think I was somewhere like 770 or something like that. And I had to do 1,000 push-ups in 1 hour. And I ain't gonna lie, when I got to like 770, I was wore out. And it wasn't really the workout. It was more because I was sitting right in the blistering sun. It's beaming on me. And I mean, the hat is sweating orange. The hat has got orange coming off of it because it's so hot. So the heat was the probably the hardest factor of the whole entire workout. Was the workout hard? Yes. But if it was inside, I would have probably ran right through it. I would probably ran right through it inside because it wouldn't have been a heat factor. But I did it outside because I know it's harder and I'm all about taking the harder route. You'll learn from me that this guy, he doesn't like taking the easy route on anything. I do not like taking the easy route. I don't like it. For me. Am I saying other people can't do it? No. I'm saying for me personally, that's my personality. That's who I am. The hard route, I like doing the hard route because I feel like you get better when you do the hard route. You get better. You grow from it. You learn from the hard route. And when you endure through it, the struggles and the hard times, and when you make it to the top and you get it done, that accomplishment feels 10 times better than it did if you would have taken if you would have taken the easy route. So that's what I speak on. I don't like to take the easy route. I like to take the hard route. It's just my personal opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. But if you're trying to toughen up yourself mentally and build more mental toughness, this might be the channel for you if you're logging on here. If you're new to this, this might just be the channel for you. You might have found the channel that you've been looking for because that's what I preach. Mental toughness, fighting to the end, not giving up and not quitting and always trying it. Discipline and consistency. Keys to success, baby. Try it. All right. Then Jesse say, now hurry up and do these half reps. Not sure what he mean by that, but okay. We'll do these last. Oh yeah, well I guess he said because he had 5. These 5. So we're gonna do these last 5 on this one, and then we're gonna go to the air squat. So we did hack squat. We had what, 45, 35, 25, 10 with the 45 bar. So we did about 125 pounds that was on the hack squat. And the way it's set up, 125 on that thing is a lot, no lie. At least for me. And on here we had come up under 275. Then we do 275. We'll just do 5 reps. We're doing 40 total reps is the key. And then on that one we did 12, 24, 36, 48. So that'll be 88 reps. And then we're gonna try to do 100 air squats after this. So it'll be a total of 188 reps. Let's go. Oh, let me take off this chain before I break it, because I will break it. All right. Take off this chain before I break it. I'll be so mad if I break my energy chain. Can't break the energy chain. All right, here we go. All right. So that's 5. So that's 40 reps. So with 275, 5 reps. We did 7 and an 8 rep, 225. And we did the 2 sets, 185. Then we did the hack squat with the 125, 135 pounds. And now we're gonna do the air squat. We're gonna do 100 squats. I'm actually more terrified of these 100 air squats than the weights. But you know what? The air squats, what I love mostly about the air squat is you work on that motion, that range of motion. Especially for guys like me. When you get past 40, you gotta watch everything. You gotta be careful. But keeping that mobility is key. So I try to keep my mobility up. Constantly working on my mobility. The other day I did a workout. I was using the half balls, the little half exercise balls they have. And I put one on top of the other. And I balanced myself. Right? So I'm like this, not just using one. One can be difficult, but I put another one on top of it. If you don't believe me, go to my Instagram and you'll see it. My Instagram is Vegantron_fit. Matter of fact, I'll put it on here. If you want to look on my Instagram and see some of the videos I make, you can check it out. But I'm on there. I'm gonna send it from my wife's info, so it's gonna say Gigi, but it's me sending it. So that's my Instagram right there, where it says Vegantron_fit. Check that out, because on that one, I workout I'm doing with 2 half balls, and I'm standing on them. I'm balancing myself and doing squats. And then I did another one where I just did the exercise ball. The big exercise ball? I was able to stand up on it, on the exercise ball, the one that's like easily pushes in and stuff like that. And I did a squat. I didn't get that low on that one, because I ain't gonna lie, that joker started shaking. But on the half balls, I was able to do a full squat from here all the way to here on the half balls. So check it out. And not just those, you might check out some other stuff. I make a lot of shorts on there, so if you want to see like shorts. I really don't make YouTube shorts. I used to, because I noticed on my YouTube shorts, when I would do lives, if I would do shorts, it would seem like the lives didn't do that great. But when I stopped doing the shorts, the lives would do great. Then I turned back on the shorts, and the lives start doing bad again. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna just let go of the shorts on YouTube, and I'll just make live videos. It is what it is. That's where we're at now. So now we're gonna do 100 squats. So y'all be prepared. If you don't believe me, try it. I'm gonna get this water real quick. And why is this guy on the counter playing with glue? Roll Tide, did you pull out glue and leave it out? Because the baby is trying to put it in his mouth. That's the good thing. That's the good part about having. What do you got in your mouth?
No, I should not do that.
That's the good part about having the glass doors, because I can see right inside. And I saw my son trying to put glue in his mouth.
It's one of my wildfires versus one of Usain Bolt's.
All right, let's get to these air squats. We're gonna do 100 of them. So we're gonna do 30. We'll do 30, 30, 30, and 10. You know what? Let's just do 120. Let's do 30, 30, 30, and 30. Yeah, let's just do 120. Bump it. Why not? Matter of fact, that'll take us to 208 reps total. I like it. Let's go. Matter of fact, yeah, that'll work. Let me get about right here so y'all can see clearly. Let me know if this is anywhere. I think it should be fine. But here we go. Let's go. 30 times 4. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 30 reps. So then we'll do 30 more reps, and then another 30 reps, and another 30 reps. So we'll do 4 sets total. That's our first set. So now we gotta do 3 more sets. And as I was speaking on earlier, I get asked the question a lot. Do I do calisthenics or do I do weights? I do both, man. I do both. I even mix them up in the same workouts. A lot of people, which is their preference, matter of fact, most people probably do certain days where they work out a certain muscle. Me, I just work out all my muscles. Work out all my muscles. And people go, well, what, don't you need rest day? Don't you need, take time off those muscles? I'll take a day or 2 off where I don't do any workout. That's my time for my muscles to grow. But if I wanted to, I could actually work out every single day. It wouldn't bother me. And I could work out every single muscle every single day. And a lot of people go, well, that's not good. And I'll come back to the same thing that always raises the question to me. If working out every single day, then why is it back in the day, before we had all these weights and stuff like that, cats lifting stone and stuff like that, those guys was working hard every single day. They weren't even taking days off. They were in 10 times better shape than us. You ever think about that? But now we'll say this. If you don't train your body to be able to withstand consistent working out, if you're not able to withstand it, that's understandable. But I do think anyone can train their body to the level where you can go consistently day after day after day. But it's some extreme training. Don't get me wrong. For instance, I'll break it down to you so you have an idea. Kobe Bryant said that he played basketball every single day since he was in high school. Think about that. He played basketball every single day since he was in high school. He didn't take a day off. He took no days off. The guy played every single day. Think about that. You might say, well, that's not good. It obviously worked for him. The dude was a baller. I mean, dude was insane. Dude was insane, man. I mean, I'm not a Lakers fan. I wasn't even a Kobe fan. But I'm definitely not a dummy. I know when somebody's good. And I used to be like, man, this guy here. You know that feel? It sucks because that was the first time I had to learn how it felt for people who were not Bulls fans in the 90s. Because I was a Bulls fan. So I'm like, man, we win it all the time. Man, who cares? It don't matter. We're going to win anyways, right? That's how you feel. And when Jordan got the ball, if you're a Bulls fan, you was excited. Oh, Jordan got the ball. We're about to win. But when Kobe came, then I learned how it feels to be on the opposite end. For all the New York Knicks fans, the Indiana Pacers fans, and stuff like that, who had to deal with Jordan, where you were saying to yourself, somebody get the ball out of this man's hand. I do not want to see this man with the ball in his hand. I started to feel like that with Kobe. Because Kobe had the ball, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this guy's got, can somebody get the ball out of this guy's hand? And, you know, he starts to doing like this, and he raises up, and he's, oh. When you start to see that, you're like, man, this is not going to be good. And then he just pulls up like it's nothing, you know, and just takes your heart. That's the hardest part about Kobe. Him and Jordan, but they would take your heart. I got to enjoy the good side of it with Jordan, but when Kobe came around, man, he left me with a lot of heartbreak. But I respect his game. I respect the man's game, nonstop. He did it consistently, and I'm not mad at him. The guy was consistent from high school all the way on until he passed away. So, mad respect to him. Shout out to Big Kobe, and keep up the good stuff. Those are people I like to kind of look at myself as too. I know my workouts are crazy sometimes. These what I'm doing today, this is not crazy. But my challenges are usually pretty crazy. But for me, I think it builds character for me. It makes me better, it makes me stronger, and it makes me have the ability to do more. If I don't do those things, I think it would be easier for me to be sedentary, live a sedentary lifestyle, because I wouldn't have to work so hard, right? But I like working hard on purpose because it builds my character up. So just is what it is. That's my opinion. I don't know about you, but for me, it is what it is. All right, let's get the second set. Another 30 reps in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So that's 60. So we gotta do 2 more. 2 more. 2 more to get us there. You know, I'm out here in the Miami heat, right? People ask me, say, man, why you work outside so much? I say, man, working outside, that builds that character, man. Working outside is tough. You're in the heat. Let me drop the camera a little bit. You're in the heat. So when you get tired, you feel like you need to cool off, but you can't. Like in Miami, we got the humidity is high all the time. That's another factor. So just knowing that being outside makes you feel like you gotta try harder. I know it sounds stupid, But I like that. I like that because, you know, I'm not old, but I did grow up in, you know, in the 80s and 90s. So the mind state is to be tough. That's what I was taught, be tough. You know, when I was a kid, I was a wimp. I'd always make an excuse on everything. Oh my gosh. I used to make so many excuses. Oh, this, I can't do it. Oh, I can't do it because of this. Oh, I can't do it because of that. Big time excuse maker. But then I got older and I learned, man, excuses are just a way out of something. Something, a way to make you feel better because you know it's something that you don't want to do or you're not able to do. Instead of just saying, look, man, I've tried a few times. I just can't do it. You want to make an excuse to make yourself feel better about yourself. But once you learn that the excuses don't help, they only hurt you, and you start doing the opposite, then you get to reap the benefits. And that's what I did as I got older. I stopped making excuses, and I started seeing why not making excuses was beneficial. So when I hear, like, you know, big names, I ain't gonna say people's names. I'm gonna start the war, sports war. But there are some people who to me, they make a lot of excuses. There's two people in general. I ain't gonna say those two sports player names, but they make a lot of excuses to me. And I can't not stand it because I'm like, you guys are standing at too high of a level, right? To be making excuses. What are we making excuses for? You know, you want to go to them and say, grow up, man. You're past that age. That's for kids. If a kid's making an excuse, you can give him some leeway, right? You know what? He's young. He don't know yet. You'll grow out of it. But when you're a grown man and you're making excuses, you got to stop. You got to stop. Because it's not going to make you a better person. It's only going to make you worse. You got to stop. Okay? Remember that. Don't make excuses, man. All right, let me get these last two sets in, then we're going to take it inside. We're going to talk inside, go over a few things. But before I do this, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, man. Definitely, if you are into this type of content, hit that subscribe button. Very important. Boys, can we calm down for a second? Guys in there going crazy. All right, let's get this last two sets in. I'm gonna do it in my socks because I don't know. They always tell me I should do some grounding, so I'm about to do something right now. We're gonna do some grounding right now. Here we go. Let's get 30, and then we'll do 30 more. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. All right. We need 10 more to get to 100. But we're going to go ahead and do 30 more. That way we'll make it 208 reps total. 208 reps total. I think that's a good number. And then we'll go inside and then we're going to check it out. Any questions y'all got, whether it's about working out, exercising, training, growing as a person, being better as a man, being better as a woman, being a better father, a better mother, a better child, how to be obedient to your parents, all those things. Whatever the question is, go ahead and ask it. I'm going to answer as best as I possibly can. Do I have all the answers for everything? No, but I could definitely try to be helpful. And if I can't answer it, hey, maybe somebody in the chat can. A lot of times you'll get people that maybe someone gives a comment and they say, I don't know the answer for it, but then somebody in the chat might can really relate to it and they're able to help out. So it's almost like they call it a community, and it really is a community because you get a community of people who pitch in and want to give help and advice, and we all work together as a team. Now, do you get ones that's going to come in here and they trying to raise problems in the community? Yes. Those people do come in here all the time. But all I do, and hopefully you guys will do it too, don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. They're going to be negative. Let them be negative. And one thing a negative person doesn't like is when nobody cares that they're negative. When you let them know that they're negative and you don't want any part of their negativity, oh my gosh, they do not like that. They want you to be mad because they're being negative. That makes them feel better. They're looking for energy. They're down on energy, right? So they're walking around when they're looking on the chat, looking for a way to take energy. Because you got good energy. I got good energy. You got good energy. And we got a community full of good energy. And you're going to get those who come in there and they go, man, if I can find a way to stop all this good energy, all this positivity, I don't like this stuff. And they'll say their negative comments. You'll see me, I might answer it, but I'm going to go on about my business. I might laugh at it. I might not. I might sometimes I even skip over. If it's like extremely like racist or something like that kind of stuff, I don't even bother with them. Just let them be because they just out of control, right? But think positive, man. And but whatever it is, if you got a question, put it in the chat, man. After I do this last set, we'll answer it. And as best of my ability, I'll answer it. And we'll try to get you the answer that you're looking for. All right, then we got, say, Ludo. R2I, say 67. I'm guessing you're trying to say 6'7". Is that what you're trying to say? The little thing that the kids say all the time. And then Mark Hunter 36, 61. How many squats total today? So we did, so far, after we finished 30 more, it will put us at total of 208 squats. Because we did 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. And then we did 40. Right? We did 40. And then we're going to do, my bad, we're off. I'm off. We're going to be at 220 reps. Because if I do 10 more, we'll be at 200. I did my count wrong. So yeah, we're actually going to do a total of 220 reps. So that's what we're looking at. And we're about to do that right now. Finish these last ones, these last 30. Then Chester, Fortune's got the king signs, the king hat. I appreciate it, man. And Coco say, wicked, man. I'm trying to be wicked on my workouts, man. Consistent and wicked. Then we got Mark 0365. What's up? What's up, baby? What's up? I used to say that all the time. All right, let's do these last 30. We'll take it inside. Chat a little bit. And we're gonna try it. Matter of fact, let's finish the last 30 with the chain on. Let's do the last 30 with the chain. Here we go. Last 30. This will take us to 220. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30. That's 120 reps, folks. My bad. I'm off. That's 220 reps, folks. 220 reps right there. We did the hack squat. We did the regular weighted squat. We did the air squat. We're gonna go inside, go over this chat some. Give me whatever questions you got. I got my Try It chain on. We're gonna remember to try it. But yeah, let's do this. We're gonna be inside, out of the heat that has been beaming. I don't know what it is. It's probably 90 something degrees. I'm guessing probably like 95 degrees outside. But we're gonna bring it inside, go over the chat a little bit, and then that'll be it for today. And hopefully you can join me tomorrow for the live tomorrow, because it's a challenge tomorrow. You don't want to miss that challenge. All right. Okay. Quattro, rota. Can you keep down some, son?
What's the one with the key?
Rota, rota.
That's for real.
All right. I can take off this hat. All right. We got Power Mix. Power Mix. We Are Alone. 1567. Are you a tether? What does that mean? I'm not sure. I have no idea what that means. But if you can explain it to me. Okay, what's wrong? You want down? What do you want? You shoot? Shoot? I'll get you a shoot. You want both of them? There you go, buddy.
So I have a 50% chance.
Oh, then Chester Fortune said 95 in the shade. Calm down. 95 in the shade, yeah, but 95 in the shade, high humidity. No, you're throwing it on the ground now. And working out is a lot different. If I was just standing in the shade, that's one thing. But I'm sure we all know when you're working out, whether it's in the shade or not, 95 degrees, it makes a big difference. So, but yeah, it's in the shade, but I'll take it. I got my boy on here. Y'all see the one say at AUSAFKHAN fit? Say, let's go, champ. Y'all make sure y'all check out his channel. Dude be doing some crazy workouts like me. He love doing challenges. He like pushing himself. Good stuff, man. He got good stuff, man. So I like to check him out here and there. But he's got good workouts, and he's always pushing himself. And like I was speaking of a few minutes ago, I don't like to make excuses. Hey, man, dude don't make no excuses. Whatever workout that he puts on the paperwork and say that he's gonna do, he does it. No lie. And I can respect that. I can always respect that. Mad respect. So shouts out to him. Y'all looking for another channel that you can watch somebody exercise, work out, and not gonna make excuses, not gonna give complaint and stuff like that. He's just gonna do the work, and worry about the pain later. That's what he gonna give you. He gonna give you that. He gonna do the work, worry about the pain later, and he's gonna give you what he writes on the paperwork is what he's gonna give you. And that's how I am. I don't really like to do the, what do they call it? The clickbait. So when I put like on a crazy challenge on there, if it says 1,000 squats in 1 hour, I'm going to do 1,000 squats in 1 hour. Or I did one, I think it was like 200 reps of 225 in an hour, something crazy. I did 200 reps, or I don't remember what it was. I don't know, it was 200 reps or 250 reps, but whatever it was a lot of reps, 200 or 225, and I had to do it in an hour, and I did it. I did it. I don't know if it was an hour and a half. I'm gonna go back and look at that one. But whatever it was amazing. I even had buddies calling me like they were amazed at what I did. But I told them, I said, look, that's what I put on the paperwork. That's what I put on the thumbnail. I want to give people what they asked for, right? Now there's sometimes I was in situations where somebody might feel, oh, that's not really what you said. Yeah, it is, but maybe not to their wanting. You know, maybe they said, oh, I want you to do this. Like for instance, somebody might say, well, what I did today, 200 to 300 pounds, that's not a heavy squat to them. Maybe that's not a heavy squat to them. To them, but me doing anywhere between 315 and 275, that's heavy squats. That's heavy squat. Is that my max? No, but that's I would say that's heavy squat. Most people that do it, they would consider that as a heavy squat. Now, if you ask football players, guys who play in the NFL, stuff like that, no, they're gonna be squatting a ridiculous amount, but they're not normal people, right? Or the bench press. You know, I do 315 pounds. That's heavyweight, right? I would say that's heavy, but maybe guys in the NFL might look at that as not that heavy. Linemen and stuff like that, they might look at it, oh, I can throw that around. Yeah, but you're not a normal person. Hey, I don't take anything, right? I don't take nothing. Then I'm doing all this, all natural. Never taking steroids. Boys. You know, so all those factors. But all in all, when I say a workout, I'm gonna do it, and that's what I'm putting on there. I'm a man of my word. And like here's a perfect example. See this guy say Dwight Palmer 88. This is exactly who I'm talking about. See, he said, dude, average gym bro squat 315 for 12. He says average gym bro. Did you like how he put in there? Average what? Gym bros. Let me repeat. If you notice in his message, he said, dude, average gym bros squat 315. What did I just speak on? Obviously, he didn't hear what I just said. There's 8 billion people on this planet, right? If you compare any working out to only people who work out, and they work out all the time, that doesn't make any sense because you're comparing it to a small amount of people. In general, if you take 100 men and you say, hey man, I want you to work out with 315 on squat, how many of those 100 do you think are gonna be able to do that? That's what I mean. You might get out of 100, you might get 5 guys. So you mean to tell me 95% of them can't do it? 95% of them can't do it. That's a large percentage, a very large percentage. And that's exactly what I was just speaking on. You know, I do, for instance, I go to the gym and I do 315 on the bench press. Are there other people in the gym that can bench press 315 and rep it 5 times? Well, I can get up to about 8 times. 5 to 8 times? Yes, there's other people who can go in there and rep 315 5 to 8 times. There's other people that can do it. But the number of people that can do it, that is the difference. And when I'm speaking on in general aspects, not in, oh, let me find those few people that can do it and we're going to compare to them. But you notice that's what he did. He said, dude, average gym bro squats 315 for 12. See? Gotta really pay attention. All right, then we got Nam saying hi. I'm saying hi right back to you. Oh, and then Chester said, I subscribe to you, sir. Thank you, Chester. Thank you for being on here, man. Appreciate it, man. Showing the love, man. And then we got at Austin 3440 34433. Say, are you afraid of AI? Am I afraid of AI? No, I'm not afraid of AI, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm not afraid of AI. The world is always moving forward. It's always changing, right? It's consistently changing. It's gonna come. Just prepare for it. And then another thing for me, I'm a handyman. Not saying the handyman's job won't ever get taken, because I'm sure eventually they'll get to a point where they can train the robots to be like that too. But it'll probably be a long while before my job, my type work, is extinct. Probably quite a few years, because you got to think about it, at that point where I don't exist, you're gonna need a robot in everybody's house, and they need to be able to do those things. So I don't know how long it'll take to get to that point. You know, I'm not a genius, but I do know my job, my type of work, will probably be around for a while, because first off, the newer generation, they don't even like to do it. They don't like to fix things, work on things. So that's good for me. So am I scared of AI? No. Am I ready for AI? No. I'm not ready for it either. But do I know it's coming? Yes. It's definitely coming. And especially living here in Miami, I mean, you can tell. You can tell here in Miami. I see a whole lot of those, what is it, Waymo or Wamu cars where there's no driver. And then now they even have like the Wamu car that has, it almost looks like a miniature bus, right? It has like two doors that open in the car. It looks like I don't know, it looks like a car / bus. And it's driving around, no driver, and the doors open like this. So I definitely see it here. And now they even have the Tesla, the Tesla taxi, the one with no steering wheel. They even got that here. And I see that one. So yeah, no, it's legit. Definitely coming. And then the only thing I don't really like about AI though, I feel that it's kind of destroying videos. And what I mean by that, like, for instance, somebody on here earlier today on my video asked me, was I AI? I'm like, dude, it's a live video. I'm talking to you and answering your question. But they'll probably get to the point where they can have AI doing live videos, you know. But obviously, I'm not AI. I'm a real person, you know. I'm a guy that was born in Virginia, grew up in Texas, now lives in Florida. And that's real talk. I got 3 sons and a wife. I'm a real human. So, but yeah, will I say it's something? Yeah, it's coming. There's nothing you can do about it. But am I scared? No, I'm just trying to prepare myself as best to my ability. Then we got Falk Playlist. Blessings. Could you provide a video with protein, carb, caloric breakdown? Man, that's a good idea. I might have to do that, man. I've never had nobody ask that. I've had people ask, like, you know, provide a video with different like meals that I make, but nobody ever really says, hey man, make a video of you know, my breakdown, my protein, carbs, my calories and all that. So that's a good video. Thank you for that. I might have to do that, man. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you for that. Very, very, very helpful. Appreciate that comment. All right, then TLXX7575. God makes a man after his own image. I am willing to bet you are definitely in his image. I appreciate that, man. I try to be as best person as I possibly can be. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect. Is my thinking perfect? No. Is my body perfect? No. Am I a perfect father? No. Am I a perfect husband? No. Do I try to be the best person that I can be? Yes. And that's all, you know, that's all I can ask. That's all I can do. Just try to be the best as I can. Best person I can. Raising my kids, being a good inspiration and father figure to them. Trying to be a good husband to my wife, respectful. Not, you know, being in charge, but not demanding. And then also teaching people, helping people. For instance, one thing I hate to see, I hate this more than anything. When I see someone who's starts to go to the gym and they're not in great shape, and somebody that's in great shape likes to say something mean. Dude, they got to start somewhere, right? Oh man, you should be ashamed of yourself. Or why is the person even doing this? What are they doing this for? Bro, they're getting started. It's the first part of their journey. Maybe they might look better than you. I hate to hear that. I hate hearing that. And you know, you got people who think like that. They think the world revolves around them. You know, there's 8 billion people on this earth. But for those who are those people who want to start and want to get in shape, but you're worried about that one person saying that nasty comment that's going to get you to be discouraged, don't listen to them and don't quit. Don't listen to them and don't quit. Go deal with it, because the on the backside, when you get to where you're going, you can look at that person and laugh at them. Yeah, you was talking before. I don't look like that no more, right? Keep your, as I was speaking earlier, keep those blinders on. All right, then we got Butterscotch 3640. Say fire. Thank you. He said AI is going to be destruction of our society in future years. I wouldn't say you're wrong. I wouldn't say you're wrong. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because I can tell you why. I'm not gonna say that it is, because I don't know. But I ain't gonna say you're wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why. I ain't gonna say it's wrong, because if you're taking people, right, you're telling them, we don't want you to pretty much work anymore. One thing I've noticed, older people, if you get an older person and they start sitting still, that's usually when they pass away. So now you're gonna have mid-age and young people not working, computers and robots taking over and doing everything. Everybody's living the sedentary lifestyle. So how are men going to prevail, and men are going to keep that same drive to go out and provide for the family? The robots doing it. So what men are on this earth for, you're actually taking that out of it, right? You're taking that out of it, and you're taking that desire and that burn that we have naturally to go provide and protect for our family. You're taking it out. You're saying, oh, we're gonna let a robot handle it. So if that happens, chances are I might have to agree with you. Yeah, the world, society gonna be, we already getting soft, right? You watch basketball. Basketball is hard to watch because everybody on basketball is super soft. Guys complaining about you, like, man, why is this guy complaining? They're too soft. And I read today, I don't know if y'all know, I read that NHL has now taken over basketball, as in they get more viewers on NHL now than they do on basketball. It has never been like that. But basketball has fell off so much because it's become so soft that people must not even want to watch it anymore. I know for me it's hard to watch, and I used to watch it all the time, but it becomes so soft, people don't even want to watch it no more. And that's what the AI is going to do, probably going to do to us as a human society in general. So be prepared. It is what it is, though. Fault playlist, or could you give your protein breakdown, what you consume lives? I'm there in Miami and hope to meet you one day at Muscle Beach. Man, you can meet me at Muscle Beach, man. Send me a message. Send me a message, man. Send me an email. Or you say you're a vegetarian? Yeah, we definitely need to work out together. Yeah, we definitely need to work out together, man. I tell you what, this Saturday, I think this Saturday, I'm going to be at Muscle Beach. And usually I get there about maybe like 2 o'clock. Get there around 2 o'clock. And I'm usually out there till maybe from 2 to like 6. So, yeah. If you want to meet me out there, man, we can work out together, chop it up, talk a little bit, Hey, you'll see. I'm real down to earth, man. I'm nobody special. I'm just like everybody else. Say blessings to you. I appreciate you for real. Absolutely would love to see that video in vegetarian. And I'm trying to get better doing program for gains. Oh yeah, I definitely do that. Say that's a bet. Blessings to you. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you want, on my live tomorrow, I'll be able to let you know for sure. But I'm almost certain this Saturday I can be out there. I just got to check with my wife's schedule. But I think this Saturday I should be good. But if you're on the live tomorrow, I can let you know 100% sure if I'll be out there on Saturday. But chances are, yeah, I'll be out there. Well, all right, folks. I had a wonderful, wonderful time doing this. As I say, tomorrow, got a challenge for tomorrow. So if you can, be on here tomorrow because it's going to be a tough challenge in the heat, as usual, as I like to do. Stuff that exercises that are difficult and I'm pushing myself to the limit. I love doing that because I'm just crazy like that. And hopefully you guys love it too. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get me something to eat and get these guys prepared because they tearing up the house. Try to clean up a little bit because they destroyed it since I started the live. And but they're kids. It is what it is. But one thing I can tell you, hey man, if you can try and fit, don't forget, try it. That's right, try it. All right, man, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna log off. We're going to live here. But appreciate everybody who's on here. And if you like this type of content, hit the subscribe button. If you don't, no big deal. Just hit the like button. All right? Try it. And I'm out.